everybody to the bonus round for multiplayer.
Cosplay edition.
I don't know what that noise is. Yes, the cosplay edition. If you do not know what this is multiplayer after dark, where we get a little more sexy, a little more intimate, sensual, whatever sexy word you want to use in this situation. That's what we're doing today. Yes. So if you are checking this out on Patreon, thank you so much. You're checking this out a week early.
Yeah, I love you.
Yeah, we love you so much.
But I'm more.
No. I think I like.
Hey, you don't even know that.
If you're checking this anywhere else, iTunes, YouTube, all those fun places. Hey, guess what? You could be watching this a week early over on Patreon.com/multiplayered, where we're having a lot of fun over there. We're doing things.
Yeah.
We're joking around, goofing off,
Dressing up.
Except
Look at this.
for me, apparently.
Except for you loser.
I don't have any. I'm going to put that Roadhog mask on. Nobody will be able to understand me. It's going to be a good time. But yeah, so today, on the bonus round, we're talking even more about cosplay. Last episode we were speaking to our boy over here, Alfred.
Hello.
Hi.
Tower.
How you doing?
I'm...
Hightower.
Get it?
And we dove pretty far into the cosplay world, into the Alfred world.
Yes.
And now that we have like an extra 20 plus minutes, let's just dive even deeper into the world of Alfred and cosplay. So I got some questions lined up for you.
Bring it.
We're gonna have a good time. Question number 1. So you were saying that at one point you're watching anime, and then you kind of drifted off from anime.
Right.
Why did you drift off from anime? Was it just life got in the way, or was it what was it? Calm down, Vero. Life.
No, for me it was a little bit of life because I had to take care of school first. And it didn't kind of help that the last anime that I watched was Angel Beats, which is super, super sad. Kind of made me think that, this is all, anime is about now. It's just sad crap. And I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. But, that's just the gist of it all.
Yeah.
Just life happened.
What brought you back?
Tumblr and Kill a Kill.
Nice.
That's exactly what brought me back. I was on Tumblr one day just scrolling through everything, and I'm like, this is a scissor, and it's a sword. And everyone's naked.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Check, please. Well, that's pretty cool. Now, Kill a Kill. Did you know they're making a video game, a fighting game?
Yes, I saw that at Anime Expo, and I got really, really excited. It looks like it's staying true to how everyone fought in the anime.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, it's from the... Hav, maybe you can help me out here. It's the same guys that do the DBZ game... DBZ Fighter and all the
Bandai Namco?
No, those are the publishers.
Oh.
There's a company that does like all of these games in their
Arc System Works.
That's Arc System Works.
That's the one.
So they're so good at making like fighting games. It's just they do like Blaze Blue and a few other Guilty Gear.
Oh my God, Guilty Gear.
And it's like, man, I love Guilty Gear. That is such a rad game that I feel like is so underappreciated outside of like the most hardcore fighting game fans, but like the aesthetic that it has, like this, like it's just oozing with like just anime.
Yes.
And it's just like
the weapons, the
like,
character design, the way they fight. It's
just
out of this world.
Super rad. It was like you have a combination of like tiny little people with the biggest swords ever, and then just dudes that are like 40 feet tall. It's just like that series is just rad. So it's like now Arc Systems is like they're diving into like actual like IPs, like established franchises like DBZ, which that game is super rad. It's literally just an anime that you're playing.
Yeah.
And Kill a Kill kind of.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I might pick that up.
Yeah, and Kill a Kill. I saw like a gameplay demo of it. And I was like, I don't know that anime super well, but like kind of comparing what I know to that game, it's like Yeah.
Pretty
I can get
spot
by that.
on,
Yeah, it's like that's it seems like they're really the style of that anime. They're trying to really nail that in the game. So it looks pretty cool.
I'm excited for that one.
Nice.
I got it pulled up right here. Just got the trailer pulled up. Just kind of.
Let's watch in silence as.
Like, I don't know what.
Just enjoy the silence as we just watch.
Like, oh,
these
that
moving
looks
colors.
cool.
We'll watch it like 4 times, so it'll just take up about 20 minutes
You know,
of time.
it's also just like they nailed the art style so
They
well.
did, and I really appreciated that too.
Like in all their games, like they through the Blaze Blues, Guilty Gears, DB Fighter Z, and now this Kill la Kill. The art style is so just like I wish all animes would just look like this.
It's impeccable.
Yeah, it's just it looks so good. It's clean. It's everything you want from an anime is just they're just showing it off with like the effects and like the fast swordplay. It's awesome, and it's really really good to look at.
Ridiculously nice.
Yeah, 2019.
There we go. All right, so I got some more fun questions, and feel free to chime in if you have questions as well.
Okay.
I like attacking Alfred from both sides.
What if I have questions?
I don't care. You shut your face and drink your Fortnite water and you deal with it, all right?
Sponsored
You're
by
on my
Fortnite.
show.
We gotta sponsor this at least once. Sponsored by Fortnite.
Sponsored by Fortnite.
I wish.
Step into the slurp.
Overwatch. Sponsored by Fortnite.
Oh, we should probably mention that. Genji costume right here.
So yeah,
looking good.
So for the people that are watching the podcast version of this, and by watching I mean listening and not watching this whatsoever, Alfred over here, he's sporting a fun half a Genji costume.
A sporty summer cash Genji suit.
It's like if Genji was going to the beach and he's like, well, what do I need? I need my scarf, a shirt,
and a couple gauntlets.
Just to keep myself safe.
Yeah, just
in case. Just like somebody starts throwing kunais at me, I can just block those.
Yeah,
Because my brother shows up.
on the table, we also have Sombra's Uzi, which I think is so cool.
Yeah,
and,
that's a pretty rad one.
like, I love looking at it so much. It's so badass.
This one actually was commissioned by my friend Keanu Toko Cosplay. He did this in like a week. It looks stellar.
Nice,
It looks so good.
Yeah, I love the look. I mean, it looks exactly like her gun, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. And we've also got Roadhog's, I guess, shoulder plate, I guess, however you want to call it, shoulder pad with spikes.
Which are
detachable spikes.
magnets.
That's so cool. It's so awesome.
Oh, crap. Oh, no, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Breaking his own stuff.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then at the end of the table, Roadhog's, of course, his iconic Darth Vader mask. Which,
his gas mask.
Yeah.
Which
so cool.
I've had so many friends that, like, it's, the joke is either he's just sucking down bleach with his filters, or Sunny D is the other one.
I like Sunny D.
Yeah, it's
I
just
like the Sunny D one.
It's just he's just sucking down Sunny D, and that's what keeps him strong.
That's how you get all your health back. Just take a gallon of Sunny D and just like, I feel good.
I just got shot with like 1,000 bullets right into my big giant fat body. Let me just suck down some Sunny D real quick, and I'm just good to go.
Or if he was the shark one, I mean, he could be sucking down on Sunny D because he could be suffering from scurvy.
See, that makes
He
a lot of
needs to have
sense.
vitamin C in his life.
That artificial vitamin C.
No, my favorite costume, I mean, I just love everything about it. Is just the walrus one, and he just has cans of tuna. They literally he's just sucking down tuna like a madman.
Yeah.
I love that outfit.
I just love Roadhog in general.
Oh, what a fantastic character that I hated in his original form with the glitchy broken hook.
Oh god.
Oh,
No.
And then the minute they fixed that hook, I was like, I love this character so much. He's so stupid and ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just nothing makes sense about him. But he's fantastic.
It's just the best thing about Roadhog is that you've got a guy with super high-tech German-engineered armor and Reinhardt, and then you have Roadhog, who's just the most obese giant person you've ever seen, and he has more health.
Yeah,
Just
it's like his entire power is he's just a big fat giant man.
Yeah,
it's just like
huge.
Oh yeah, I just got shot by like 80 bullets. Whatever, I'm super
good.
fat. I'm just gonna
Drink
suck
Sunny
down
D.
some tuna or drink some Sunny D. I'm just good to go. What an awesome, fun character.
He is the best.
I love playing as Roadhog too.
Yeah, I know, right?
You could say that I was the greatest hooker.
Oh yeah, for sure. Those dirty hooks. Man. Those
Dirty
hooks.
hooks.
I love
Damn
those
dirty hooks.
But we are not here to talk about dirty hooks.
No.
I wish.
We're here to talk about Alfred. Hi, Alfred. How's it
Hello, that's me.
So we have more questions for
Yes.
you. And by we, I mean at least me. Hav, do you have some questions?
No, I want to keep hearing because you've got some interesting ones so far. Please keep going.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh shoot. Now I'm on the spot again. What did I have? Hav, fill me in.
Oh, I don't know what you have, but I can ask one of mine.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. What is the next? Because I know you're doing a lot of anime characters.
Yes.
If you had to do your next video game character, because we like to center around the video game centric, what do you think it would be? And it could be any. It could be any character. It could even. I'm not going to include anime-based video games because that seems like a cop out.
Yeah.
But if you had to choose, it could be classic because you mentioned medieval.
Yes.
On our last episode, it'd be kind of cool to dress up as
That would
Sir
be pretty-
Jack. I think is his name.
Sir
Yeah.
Jack,
Yeah,
yes.
Sir Jack. That'd be kind of cool.
That would.
What would you think? What would be a next great game cosplay? Because if you've done Pyramid Head, actually, what video game cosplays have you done?
I've done Final Fantasy 15 Cindy.
Yep.
I've done Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head.
I've done
Genji.
Genji. Roadhog.
Roadhog.
Sombra. I've done yeah, I think that's it.
That's all of
in
them?
terms of video games. But the one that I want to tackle next, I'm still trying to like think of it and see how everything's gonna like work with it, is Chain Chomp.
Oh, that would be
a
amazing
cool
if you
one.
pull that off.
You know, so it's obviously it's a little different, but I saw somebody do and it wasn't a cosplay. It was like it was at a burlesque show that was all Nintendo themed. Did a Bomb outfit it was all out of balloons. It was
wow.
so cool, and just like to see stuff like that is like super rad. Like somebody just taking like a weird idea and getting so clever with it, and
Where was there a Nintendo burlesque show?
Yeah, it was here
That's
in
what
LA.
I want to
Well
know.
then.
It was here in LA. Like the minute I heard about it, I was like, oh, yeah.
I'm going.
I
You need
will
a
take
ticket?
one ticket, please.
If I go to one burlesque show in my life, it'll be this one.
I mean, it was literally like, I had never been to one. I was like, I need to go to this burlesque show because that sounds ludicrous. But it was like perfect. She just had like, she was like King Bomb and she had like a bunch of little Bomb-Oms.
that's cute.
And like anytime a Bomb-Om would explode, she would pop the balloon. You
That's
know?
awesome.
And it's just like, so, you know, I think about like a Chain Chomp, and it's just like, not that you need to be doing burlesque, but just, you know, like giving it like a super clever, creative idea or twist on it. It's like, like that's the kind of stuff. It's like the minute you see something like that, it's like, why didn't I think of something like that? It's like such a brilliant idea that I never would have thought of. So it's like, I'm excited to see that if you can pull that off.
Might be might take a while, but I'll get it done.
Unless you're doing Chompette.
Oh God, that's right.
You know what? No. Actually, no. The next one is actually gonna be Bowsette because of the whole.
Oh yes, that's right.
That's the one that's immediate.
That's gonna be
because
a good
that's
one.
very
Yes.
very close.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so going off of Hav's last question, you know, we nobody's going to judge you on this answer,
I will.
you know,
Wet.
except Hav. You know, I know you do cosplay with anime and video games. Anime or video games? If you had to just pick one, you're on an island. You can only have one thing. Anime or video games?
Anime.
Yeah?
I like the challenge.
Mm.
Because if the wings float, if the wings like spread apart, I need to find a way to do that and translate it into actual human worldly physics.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean like anime in the cosplay world. It's like I bet there's just some super crazy stuff. Like I mean, anime is almost what's the best word? Eccentric maybe? Is like you just have so many like characters that are just like, I mean they just they're so. I mean, they're so big, in the way of like, they'll wear a pair of glasses and they're just crazy, or they're just like, they have a sword that's enormous, or like, there's so many things that are just
like
larger than
peacocking.
life,
Exactly.
And whatever that word is,
Peacocking.
peacocking.
Yeah, it's like they're peacocking.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
all in,
That
just in
works.
anime in general, they're just peacocking.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and it's like, it's just there's just this like amount of like cool to like everything that's like going on. It's like Like I think about like an anime like Gurren Lagann or something like that, where it's just like, you know, big shades and just swords and robots and like all this like stuff that's just super rad. And
speaking of which, I did cosplay Yoko Littner.
oh yeah?
Yeah. It's deep in my Instagram though, so
I'll look for it. Hav, do you have more questions?
I do.
Ooh.
Let's lay it on us.
All right, so you obviously, you know, you've done a lot of great work making your costumes, and in last episode you mentioned a little bit about like, you know, other people that you've looked at for like examples of doing things. Right. Is there like, because I've got one that I saw a cosplay of her and I was like, that's amazing. Is there like a specific cosplayer that you look to and you're like, not to say like that's the standard, but like that's what I want to do. That's what I want to get to. Because you know, there are some cosplayers that like this is their job, like they get paid, like whether it's through Patreon or they get paid to go to cons or whatever, or photos, but like they legitimately, like that's their job. All they do is spend time making costumes and, you know, do tutorial videos, and then, you know, they show off their costumes. Yeah. Is there someone like that for you where you see them and you're just like, that's what I need to do next, like that like next step of like this is amazing, like the detail in this is amazing?
It's not so much an individual, it's more so a collective and group of people. Henchmen Studios, I believe. Yeah, Henchmen. If I get that wrong, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm talking about. But it's Henchmen Studios. I believe they're based in Canada, if I'm not wrong.
Let me Google it real quick.
Yeah. But they were the ones who were responsible for the Sombra cosplay, the Doomfist, Moira, all those that were debuted at BlizzCon. And their level of craftsmanship and detail and attention, yeah, that's them.
Nice.
Their level of attention to everything is insane, because even the slightest, smallest detail is going to be there no matter what.
Gotcha.
Wow. I love, they have a Grill Master Soldier 76 right here. That looks so cool. That's a good one.
That would be a fun one to do. I'd be way into
Oh, and their recently released baguette.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's so cool. Yeah, that the detail in some of these suits are
ridiculous.
Yeah, incredible,
amazing.
I love this Moira one so much. Oh my god,
it's amazing.
That's so cool. That's actually a character. Oh man, you should do Moira. That'd be so cool.
I can't. Those pipes, those LEDs. Ooh.
That's true. That would be.
Oh yeah, that'd be a little crazy.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Crazy. Get some crazy like rubber tubes with like some lights going through them or something like. Yeah, it'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah. But yeah.
So with your cosplaying right now, you have a full-time job outside of that, correct?
Yes.
Cool. Now, is the ultimate goal that you would do this for a living? Like, people are paying you to come out? Or is this just something where it's like, I love doing this, but it's just a hobby. I like my full-time job as well. Like, what do you feel like is like the end game with what you're doing right now?
It's more so the latter, because, I mean, I love cosplay. It's a hobby that I love, I've grown to love, and I've met amazing people and amazing friends because of that. But there are people who know how to turn this into a business, and I commend them for that, such as Lawrence I. Wood, Yaya Han, Jessica Negri, just a lot of people who have made this into a business.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think I have enough moxie to make this into a business, because I do need to work on craftsmanship. I do need to work on having a shop of my own so I could mass produce all of these. So I just think of this as a fun hobby and just take it from there. Whatever happens, happens.
I mean, you're really good at it, clearly. I mean,
Thank you.
I still, like, some of these pieces, it's still pretty amazing, the fact that you were able to create some of this. Like, just these like, bracers alone. Just, like, I saw them, like, of course it's two pieces of foam that are together with some rope. Of course. But, like, you look at it, like, there's no way I could ever even dream of doing something close to this. Yeah. Like, the amount of detail, like, I'm sure there is precision cuts that you're doing with all of this, and, like, the painting itself takes time and patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it's an incredible piece of work. Even these. Like, I didn't even notice. The Genji, the logo symbols.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just, it's such a unique detail, and, like, specific details that you need to remember in all this. But, like, you could easily do it, man. Don't be modest. Like, you could easily pull it off and do it as a living.
Yeah,
you could. You really could.
I could.
So one thing I wanted to bring up, Hav's been trying to figure out what the heck I've been talking about for hours now. so about a year ago, I'm gonna try and we'll put up like a picture and post or something of what we're talking about here. It's just gonna be floating here and whatever this
It'll
weird
just be
void
full
is.
screen.
So we did a Halloween special.
Oh,
like a year, or I guess it was last Halloween.
Yeah.
And
I had the best costume on the show.
So at the time, our little setup we had, it was like my place. I was like, all right, everybody come to my place. Bring your costumes. We'll do like a little Halloween special. So Hopper just rolls in, no costume or anything. He's like, okay, I kind of want to do like a question block, from Mario. I was like, all right, well, where's the costume? He's like, well, I haven't made anything. I figured I'd just make it like right now. So we go to the dumpster. We find some boxes. Okay.
No.
And and then I can't remember if you brought a picture or
I printed pictures of the question block logo. Like I printed this, right? I printed that, and I had about 4 copies or 5 copies. I'm like, I just need a box. I'll tape it on the box. Boom. Costume.
So we'll put up like a little image of last year's Hav costume. But as a cosplayer, I want you to add a 1 out of 10. I want you to look at this photo, and I want you to
how much does it insult you?
rate this image as like if he rolled into a convention in his outfit.
Come on, that's a legit costume.
How would you rate his question block costume?
It's good, right?
It's
Craftsmanship is top notch.
So we're going.
No, but I would actually appreciate this because there are cosplayers and people out there who literally wear a box and call it Diva Mech, Gundam, Cosplay.
Nice. See?
And I love it when people kind of make a joke out of it because, again, this is you're playing in this. No one needs to take it seriously. So this is a 10 out of 10 in my heart.
Come on, no!
You see, somebody appreciates. If you go back and watch that episode, the amount of crap I got from them was just like ridiculous. Just like, that's not costume. Like the laziest thing in the world. All right, this is creative. No one else thought of this.
So somebody bought a TV, threw the box in the trash, and then it got awkwardly cut out. It's not even a straight line. It's just like
it was
I don't know what's going
okay?
on.
So essentially, this was if it was a TV box, this was essentially a $1,300 cosplay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you. I invest some time and effort into my costumes as well, so little appreciation.
This isn't how I was hoping to just destroy you.
See? You gotta appreciate the creativity. Darn. Who else can be like, you know what am I gonna do for a costume? I want to make it really cool, and I have about less than a day. All right.
And there's a dumpster right out back.
That's all you need.
Just go out there, rummage through, find a box, and just call it Gundam.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Color printer is what I needed.
Yep.
And a box.
And just a question block. Picture that he just cut out.
Jealous.
Not even well.
Done.
It's like
I was looking good.
The lines are uneven. It's crazy. We're gonna.
All right, I had a pair of scissors, and it's cardboard. It's tough to cut with just a pair of scissors.
But even the question block looks awful.
What was your outfit? Did you have?
I was Beach Mario.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
With the fake mustache and cappy.
Okay.
Yeah, but any Joe Schmo.
You better give me a 10 out of 10. I swear to God, I will kick you off.
Again, this is more fun because everyone has their own creative takes on everything. So this is a 10 out of 10.
Oh, come on.
Even though you're squishing Yoshi.
8 out of 10.
I am squishing. I'm giving him like a headlock in this picture. We'll try and throw this picture up too.
But I love it when people poke fun at cosplay sometimes because a lot of people take it super, super seriously. And sometimes you just need to take a step back and know that, again, we're all nerds in costumes.
Oh, yeah,
we're just
it's
playing
like
pretend.
Both of us were we threw those costumes together in 10 minutes tops. So okay, it's Halloween, maybe we should do something. This is going to look awful. It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
He was in a trash box.
Literally.
I was a question block.
This just goes to show you that, cosplay isn't, you have to make it. You could buy it. You could find it anywhere. As long as you're having fun in it, that's still cosplay.
That's a good way
that's a
to
great definition.
almost end the show here. I have one more question for you. Unless, Hob, did you have any quick questions?
No.
Okay. So, for anybody that's like, I love anime, I love video games, whatever, I want to get into the cosplay world.
Right.
What type of advice would you give somebody that's just starting out, that has no idea what to do to get into this world?
First thing that you do is you step away from your laptop, just put the anime on pause, and then you go to your closet.
It's a good start.
Open it up, and you have all your options right there. Because there are characters in anime who, wear normal clothes like we do, thank God. But
there's a few out there.
There is a few, but you're gonna find those clothes somewhere in your closet, and that's like the best way to start. Just do a closet cosplay. You can just step out into a convention, looking like you're dressed up like the character, and you're set. And then after that, if you want to buy your cosplays online, if you want to make your own costumes, that's completely up to you. As long as you're having fun with it, that's all that really matters.
It's actually pretty interesting. I never really thought about that. It's like you definitely, you could start out very small with just like some normal clothes. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, I did that for a Halloween. This was years ago, back when I was still in school. I wanted to dress up as Nathan Drake from Uncharted. And I was like, well, that's an easy. I just go to my closet. I got a pair of like khaki pants and just a long sleeve like Henley kind of shirt.
Yeah.
I did that. I also had a friend of mine gave me a keffiyeh scarf, which is what he wears in Uncharted 3, which is like the Arab scarves. So I had one of those. I was like, boom, Nathan Drake, Uncharted 3. Like, I had a pair of boots. I looked just like him, except people saw me and they're like, what are you dressed as? I'm like, Nathan Drake. I'm like, who's that? I'm like, he's a game character.
That's always the tough part. I mean, we were chatting earlier about... So I did 1 year. Me and my girlfriend, we were Mega Man and Samus, and then we were just like, we were somewhere with a bunch of filthy casuals, and they're like, oh, it's Mega Man and Mega Girl. I'm like, oh my god, I hate you so much.
I remember those outfits.
I know, they were super rad.
They were really cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed those outfits, and you were. Like Clark Kent, and that was like a super simple costume, but you pulled it off really well.
Yeah, it was literally, I had a Superman t-shirt,
nice.
And I just wore a pair of black pants with like a white shirt that was unbuttoned, and I gave my hair a little spit curl, and I had my glasses. So.
Yeah, see,
Boom.
cosplay, done.
Yeah.
Done.
See, I can do this too.
Yeah, well there you go.
Anyone can do this.
Yeah. Don't be intimidated.
Yeah. So I mean, that's honestly that's great advice because it's one of those things where it's like I feel like. As like an outsider looking in, it's like, wow, that's almost intimidating to walk into, because it's like you could walk into a situation where it's like you got, 8-foot tall pyramid heads and Reinhardts and like crazy outfits, but it's like I feel like it's also a world that's very welcoming and loving, and it's like so many cool, interesting people in those worlds, and it's it's like just start off small, have fun, have a good time.
Honestly, that's just have fun with it. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
Because if you're not having fun, then it's not cosplay anymore. It's just I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You're just not having fun with it.
Yeah, you're just doing something you don't enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of things you're having fun with, multiplayer. So then we're basically at the end of our time. Javi, you didn't have anything else you wanted to say, right?
Cosplay is fun, and I like AJ. Alfred Hightower. He's a cool guy.
Cosplay is not consent. Just putting that out there.
Oh, that's actually a very good.
Yes.
That's a very good point to make. If you want to elaborate, because that's something I will like. You should elaborate on that. I have seen at different Comic Cons and stuff, and this is coming from both sides. People that cosplay and people who don't cosplay. People treat some cosplayers as like, oh, you're just this character, that means I can do this or act like this towards you. And it's just no, stop it.
Yeah.
But I've also seen the other end, where I've seen people who cosplay some characters acting like, I can do this, because the worst offense I've ever seen is someone dressed as Deadpool, and they think they can do anything because they're dressed as Deadpool.
Yeah.
And so they'll go behind booths and mess with people, and you're like, you can't come back here. I don't care if you're dressed like Deadpool, get out of here. Your security's going to tell you to leave. But it also works both ways. Both ends go. So if you want to elaborate on that, I think that's a very good point to make.
Yeah, because just because you're in costume doesn't mean that you have free reign. You can completely be that character No, I mean Deadpool is like the staple of like cosplay is not consent. Again, just ask first before you do anything, especially if it's for like a picture or a video.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you ask. Also, vice versa for cosplay photographers. Just make sure you ask first before you take a picture, because you don't know if they don't want their picture taken in a certain angle.
Sure.
Just because they're dressed up this way doesn't mean that they're gonna act a certain way that the character does. You just need to ask.
Sure,
That's the
sure.
big thing about cosplayers and photographers and everything about cons and expos. Just ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be a cool person, you know? It's just, I think that's kind of goes with this whole world. It's like, you know, just, there's a lot of, like, awesome people out there. It's like, just, you know, if you want to be a part of it, be an awesome person, too.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just like, you know.
I mean,
it's a good time.
the worst we could say is no. Because we're in a rush, we're eating, we're doing something. But more than likely, we'll always say yes, because we want our work to be shown out there, to be exposed, and have a good old fun time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
right.
always had like different cons I've been to. Like every cosplayer I've ever met who I've asked to take a picture with, they were super cool, and they were like, "Yeah, come on in, let's go." And it was just like, took a bunch of pictures, and like what's cool is that at cons and stuff, when you meet writers or artists, if you want anything, you usually have to pay. Cosplayers typically, it's just like, yeah, come on, let's go, take a picture, and then just walk away, and it's like, have a good time. So
yeah,
pretty much
good times.
That it is. And last thing I'll say, because I've just totally forgotten to mention it, your katana costume is awesome.
Oh wow, you went that deep.
Oh yeah, that's a rad costume.
Thank you.
That's a cool. I mean, just that character is just rad.
Thank you.
General,
Yeah,
so cool.
It was designed by Kelton, and it was just Kelton, me, and Kohalu Cosplay. We had a good old fun time with that one.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
So I just want to make sure I threw it in there. We're way over time already, but it's, I just got to mention it.
Thank you.
So, anyways, everybody, thank you so much for watching this delicious, sexy,
Very sexy.
very sexy, bonus round.
Cosplay edition.
Remember, you can check this out every other Friday on patreon.com/multiplayered, where, you just throw us a little buck or two, helps us keep the lights on, have a good time, make this fun little content, and we love you for it. We love you so much. And if you don't want to do that, no big deal. We're over on YouTube and all those delicious podcast services.
Delicious.
They are delicious. It's delicious for your ears.
Yeah.
It's like,
ear candy.
Ooh, yeah, that tastes so good in my ears.
Eardrums are tasting good right now.
But yeah, so be sure to check out all that, and obviously we have our normal, just basic, generic, lame episodes every Tuesday, 10 a.m. YouTube, podcast services everywhere. It's a good time.
There it is.
You know where to find us. We love you. Have a good night.
I will say, do you want to plug anything, AJ?
Last chance.
Yeah, just Instagram, Alfred Hightower, ALFRED HIGHTOWER.
Nice.
I think I spelled that correctly. But yeah, Alfred Hightower, nothing fancy.
yeah.
You'll find me.
Cool. And just a quick, real fast shout out to DJ CUTMAN for our intro and outro. Thank you so much. Link, thank you. Vero over here in the corner, thank you.
Everyone did a great job.
Hav, thank you.
All around.
Everybody just a golf clap. for
Great
yourself.
job. Great job, everyone. Y'all did great.
This
Bonus
Uzi,
rounds are so fun.
They are.
We're just goofing around. So everybody have a great night. We love you. Keep on grinding. We'll see you at the respawn. Later.
we're out.
Bye.
This Uzi.
Yo, yo, yo! We want to give a big ol' fantastical thank you to Jaden Lawrence, Arturo Madeira, William Euchre, and merchant Dan Kroll-Patariu.
If you want to receive shout-outs like these beautiful, sexy people, be sure to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/multiplayer. See you next time, players.
We love ya!